on his own. He never used his own human understanding how to do what to do. Now, this is something very remarkable about Moses' life, because the scriptures tells us in Acts chapter 7 and verse 55 to 58 that Moses was educated in all the wisdom and knowledge of Egypt. That's number one. And he was groomed in all the sciences, engineering, administrative know-how of running an empire like the Egyptian empire. For 40 years he was trained. So for such a caliber man, how can he not know what to do, when to do? Right? Everybody agrees? But that was the old Moses. So during his 40 years sojourn in the wilderness, he took off everything of Egypt out of him. So all of Egypt disappeared. So now, the man who went to serve God is a new Moses. One who has totally emptied himself of everything. He allowed God to peel off every layer of the onion skin of his life, of his soul, of his spirit. Everything peel off. When everything is peeled off, what remains? Nothing. You die. It's no longer I that lives, but Christ Jesus lives in me. Galatians chapter 2 verse 20. So as a result, he always goes and talks to God and discusses God and gets God's plan how to do everything. Even about the children's future, even about your family. Don't use your own understanding how you're going to do, which school to send, which college to send, who is going to be your children's life partners for the rest of their lives. Pray! You pray! It's your parents' responsibility. Because children sometimes can make foolish mistake choosing wrong life partner. It's a parent's responsibility to pray for your children's future. That the person they're going to marry will be the right person who have been predestined for their lives. So that when they mesh together, husband and wife are serving God. Just like what Joshua said, as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. A family ministry, right? That's how it should be. That's the pattern of God. Not just one person. One person serves God, another person serves the devil. You don't want that, do you? No. So it's very important for the father and the mother to pray for their children. You pray. Now listen. This is not secret, this is just common sense. When you pray for your children, you must be careful not to pray witchcraft prayer. Very sadly, many Christians, some Christians willfully pray witchcraft prayer. But some Christians unknowingly pray witchcraft prayer. But whether knowingly or unknowingly, witchcraft is witchcraft. Okay, what is witchcraft prayer? Witchcraft prayer is praying your will for somebody else. That is called witchcraft prayer. For example, let's say your daughter brings a boyfriend whom you don't like. So you pray, Lord, I don't like this person. Lord, I pray you will bring this man out of my daughter's life. That is wrong prayer. That is witchcraft prayer because you are praying your will. Okay, anyway. So don't pray your will. Superimpose your will. No. Pray, Lord, I pray. Let your will be done in my daughter's life. Let your will be done in my son's life. Lord, I pray. If this be your will, show us clearly, Lord. Show us clearly. See, that's the right way to pray. But I show you a better way. The better way to pray for your children's future is when they are small. Then you start nurturing them. Don't pray after they are too old, no. After they brought a boyfriend. Pray before they bring anybody. So pray when they are small. Or before they are even born in your womb. Put your hand on your womb, pray. Lord, I dedicate my womb to you. Let my womb bring forth kings. Let my womb bring forth prophets. Let my womb bring forth warriors for your end time kingdom. Pray that prayer. This is what God taught me to pray, no? Not for me, you know. For me to tell you all this. So pray that prayer. Or when they're born, lay your hands on your babies and dedicate them to God. Dedicate them, Lord. I dedicate them to your will. You gave me this baby as a gift. It's not mine, it's yours, Lord. I'm just a custodian. Remember, all parents must remember that, you know. You are a custodian. You are not an owner of that child. The child has been sent to this world. And you are a caretaker. That's all. Caretaker. So, you dedicate the child. And then every day pray for the child. To grow up in the ways of God. To grow up in the fear of God. And teach the child the things of God. And how can he depart?